Yeah, here is a student challenge. In the previous lecture, I have shown you how to write a complete program in Python, right? So we have written a program for some expression that was finding area of a rectangle. Now we have more formulas, more expressions here. So you have to write down the complete program. All right. So there are three programs that you have to write in this video. I'll pick up each formula and give you the approach so that you can write down the program by yourself. So let us pick up the first one, area of a triangle. Area of a triangle is calculated by half into base into height, right? Now, in this, for calculating the area, we need to know what is base and what is height. So what is the input required in the program? If we know what is base and what is height, then we can calculate area. So these two values must be taken as input. So you have to take two input. All right, take input, that is base, and that is take it as input. Okay, how to take an input you know very well. Then take height as a input. Okay, height as an input. Then write down the formula for calculating area. You have seen already how to write down the proper formula. This is not a proper Python formula. You have to write down the proper Python formula or expression. Then print whatever the area you got. So now you pause this lecture and complete the program by yourself. All right. So take your time and write this program in PyCharm. And after that, trying your program, come back. Okay. Then I will show you how to write this program. So in PyCharm, you can create a new project for finding the area of a triangle. Okay. New project and add a new file and do it. So just pause the lecture and do it now. Hope you have done it by yourself. If not, just verify whether you have done it properly or not. See, this is the project for expressions, right? This is the project for expression. Already I have opened it in the previous lecture. Now, in the same project, I will just add a new file. Okay, I will add a new file. New file, that is Python file. I'll take it as Python file. And now this is triangle. Okay, so new file is open. Now, instead of creating a new project, I am doing it in the same project. I am just creating a new file. You can do it this way also. It's better you create a project every time. All right. But if you feel it's very lengthy, you can do it in the same project. You can create different files. For each program, create a different file in the same project. All right. So this is what I am doing it now. Now let us write on the program. So first is I have to find out the base and it should be typecasted. Hope you have done it properly. Right. Input, enter, base. Okay, so this is enough. Now next is height, space, and int typecasting input, enter, height. All right, now next is I have to find out area. Area is equals to half, that is 1/2, into base into height. Here proper spaces should be given. I'll just go back and do it. Okay, while typing itself, if you give proper spaces, that is better. Then next, I will print area. Area is, okay, give a space or without space also it's okay. Then area. Now let us run the program. So just go to run and say run now. Now again it's asking an option. There are two Python files we have. One is rectangle that we have done it in the previous lecture. Now we have triangle. So I'll give triangle. Now you can see that here it is asking for base, enter base. Now base of a triangle is 10 and the height is 5. Let us see what is the result. Area is 25.0. As I told you that this is a float division. So this is 0.5 into base into height. So base into height, 10 into 5 is 50, divided by 2 is 25.0. That is a float value. So that's it. This is for the area of a triangle. Okay, hope you have done it properly. Now one more important thing, I am typecasting these values as integer type. If you feel that this can be decimal type, that is float type also, so you can use float typecaster here. So you can use float conversion function instead of int, and that's your choice. Now, so we have finished this one. I'll just explain and hope you can easily write down the program. Area is half into a plus b, that is two sides, and height. So these are the two sides and h is nothing but its height. This is A and this is B. Alright. So what is the input? Guess what is the input? We should know what are the two sides. We should know A, we should know B, right? Side A and side B, and also you should know height. Yes, take 3 input and use this formula and give the answer. So that's it. So 3 inputs are required for this program. Calculate the area. So I'm not explaining further. I'm not writing any sample code here. So just pause the lecture, try to write on the program, right? After that, you can continue watching. I will be writing the program and showing you. Hope you have written the program properly. If not, you can continue watching and see how I am writing the program and follow the same steps once again, right? So I will add a new file. Okay, new. So new file is Python file. So I have to take 3 inputs. First is A. So I will make it as float. As I said, you can make it as float also. Just give proper spacing, proper indentation is good in Python. So input, enter side A. Alright. Now next is I have to take side B, and this is float, then input, enter side B. So I am taking 2 sides. Then I should also take height, that is float, again input, enter height. Next is finding area equal to, right? So half into A plus B, alright? So give spaces in between operations, then height. Then lastly, print area is, then comma area. Area is a message it will display, then it will print whatever the value it is. Now I will run. Go to run menu and say run. Here it's asking to enter the side A. Side A is 5, side B is 10, height is 7. So 52.5 is the area. Now the last challenge we will do. Yeah, here this is the formula for calculating displacement. D is for displacement, then V square, that is final velocity minus initial velocity by 2A, that is acceleration. So for finding displacements, what are the input that we require? We require initial velocity as input, final velocity as input, and also acceleration as input. So 3 things we require as input. So your program should take 3 inputs, then use this formula for calculating displacement and display the result. So come on, do it fast. Just pause the lecture and complete the program by yourself. Then after this, I will be writing the program. Hope you have written the program. Here I have already included a file called displacement Python file, that displacement.py. Now already I am taking input here, float type of values that I am converting them and storing them into U, V and A. Now comes displacement D in bracket V square, that is V power 2 minus U power 2, then divided by in bracket 2 multiplied by A, 2 into A. So this is the formula already I have shown you in the expressions lecture. Now just print displacement is, so I am using double quotes. You can use single quotes or double quotes or anything. That's all. When I say run, it's asking me which program you want to run. So I want to run displacement. So now initial velocity is 5, final velocity is 20, then acceleration is 6. Just I am randomly giving the values. So based on that, I got this answer. So that's all in this lecture. In the next lecture, we will do more student challenges. If you have any questions, you can just ask in question answer section. Just below the lecture, you will find question answer section. Okay, you can ask your question there. And if you're facing any problem in the program, you can just paste your program in the text form, right? If you're getting any error, share the screenshot. All right, program whatever you have written, share it in text form. So that's all in this video.